Hey guys, this is me Kirthika and welcome back to my channel. It's been a really long time since I posted my last video, and that's mainly because I have just been super duper busy prepping for my first year medical school exam. The first year medical school exam was honestly an experience of its own because it was unlike any other exam that I've done. Mainly because of the vastness of the subject. There's just so much that you have to remember, so much that we have to know, and it just doesn't end. It just keeps going and going, and you could be tested on any little tiniest detail of all. And so just to make sure I sort of get a little bit more in-depth of an understanding beyond just the learning objectives and the lecture slides, I tried to use platforms like PassMedicine, which is basically a question bank, as well as this platform that we've been provided with called PeerWise from the medical school. So it's where we make questions and others make questions and we share them amongst each other, and we sort of test our knowledge on that. So it's more like SBAs, single best answers. It's something that we work on. This allowed me to gain a broader perspective of the possibilities of questions that we can be tested on, and this keeps you more confident as well as feel more ready and prepared, because there isn't something that you would be shocked to look at the first time when a question appears. You'd be like, oh yeah, we know that, so we can navigate around that. So that sort of did help me. And so yeah, this is one of the ways that I study. And apart from doing active recalling and studying on my own in my room, where I teach invisible students using my very fancy whiteboard that you would have seen in my previous videos, I would teach invisible students, and basically that's how I consolidate. And apart from just being in my room and learning, I would also go to the library and meet up with a friend, my friend Hannah. We did like a couple of sessions where we do question and answering. So she would ask questions and I'd answer, and I'd ask questions and she'll answer. So this really helped me consolidate knowledge. And if we got something wrong, it's something that you'll remember, and if you got something correct, you'll also remember it. And the best of all is that if you ask a question where you think you can do better at, you'd remember it better when you explain it to the other person. So I think this sort of does help like top everything off. So this is basically my study method. And yeah, so obviously now the exam was over and I had to now spend the remaining 2 days that I had left of my week in Cardiff to pack and stow my things away into 10 large boxes to be moved to a storage unit, because I'll have to move into another dormitory for the second year. So I needed to do all of this in 2 days. Crazy idea. I'd advise never to do that, to pack your entire room in 2 days. It was just really hectic, but we managed. Hey guys! So as you can see, the room is pretty much all packed and stowed. So I'm leaving my boxes here for the movers to come and pick up. The service, I find them really good. I can attach the link in the description box. I know this is crazy, but I have 7 large boxes filled with stuff and 3 luggages filled with clothes. So honestly, it's a lot. So yeah, so it took me a day or two to get this all settled. It was not easy to get these things back packed all alone with the tapes. I was just everywhere basically trying to get this done. So but now it's done and it's time to go home, because my flight is early in the morning tomorrow, so I'm gonna be staying at Heathrow. So yeah, let's just get moving and say goodbye to my very beautiful room. Of this view, and I can't imagine not seeing it, but I'm really grateful, and whoever gets this room, I hope they have the best time. So yeah, bye bye. And I'm at the coach station waiting for my bus. I'm starving. I've not had anything all day, so I'm gonna wait till I get on the bus and get my food out. I bought McDonald's on the way, so I'm gonna have that. So yeah, this is the bus, I think. But yeah, I have 15 more minutes, so I'm just gonna waiting here. We'll see how it goes. I was dropped off at Terminal 4 in Heathrow, except in this video I'm showing you Terminal 5 because I didn't capture Terminal 4 in time. But yeah, so I walked into Terminal 4 and the hotel was just 2 minutes into the airport. This made it really easy for me because I didn't have to go through an arduous journey of of trying to get from Cardiff to London and London to check in my luggages and board and do all of that all in one day. Hey guys, so it's the morning of my flight. It's currently 6:50, my flight's at 11. So I'm gonna go downstairs and grab breakfast before I head out, because the terminal is about 4 minutes-ish from me. So it should be fine, but I'm just still aiming to go a little earlier because it's summer and I'm expecting a lot of people. If you could tell, I couldn't get enough sleep last night because it just kind of felt a bit weird not having my family with me while I stayed out here, because I never actually stayed in a hotel without them. It kind of felt weird, but I'm just trying to be happy because I'm heading home today. So yeah, okay, so let's just go downstairs and grab some breakfast. And yeah, so I checked my baggages in. I couldn't really get a clip of that because I was kind of nervous to film in front of the officers. But yeah, basically I checked them in and got onto my flight.
13 hours later.
I made it home. I made it to Malaysia. And so because I reached Malaysia early in the morning as well, I couldn't say goodbye to my sister before she left for school. And so it was a big surprise for her when I went to pick her up from school. This was such a priceless moment because I still very vividly remember how her reaction was to seeing me. I would really treasure this and cherish this memory. So it's a true cool memory. So this concludes the video for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please like, share, and subscribe. See you on my next video. Bye!